All right, this is KevinSvensonCrypto, where we defy tyranny. It is August 13th, 2024, and we're going to take a look at the charts real quick. I noticed I gained a few new subscribers, so I figured I'd do a little rundown. And it's been a while since I've really done a consistent stream on the weekly type of thing. But basically, I've been in the market since 2017. Been posting videos, I think, for the last 3 or 4, maybe 5 years now, but rather inconsistently, I must admit. Just really busy. I have a full-time job. I'm a musician and crypto, dude. So it's just I'm very busy, but I do try to make time to make posts, updates. I'll make slight, market updates. Trading ideas. Um, I think my strength is that I watch and listen a lot to other streamers, other Bitcoin aficionados. I listen every day for 2 to 3 hours, probably a day, and so I can at least give some updates from that, and then kind of give them my perspective. Like I'm not going to sit here and say I'm amazing at everything and make all the great trades because honestly I didn't see this last drop coming like the way it did and with the speed that it did it. I was in the back of my mind thinking, okay, well maybe we will get like a big dump like this. What happened during March 2020. And what we kind of got was somewhat similar. It wasn't quite as crazy, but it did reset the markets to such a degree that it was very similar. And I'll show you the Fear and Greed Index. This was last week's, or is today Fear? Oh, no, today's 31. Yeah, so that's okay. 31. Oh, yeah, updates in 17 minutes. So that'll be interesting to see what that update's in. Probably won't be streaming when that happens, but if I do, I'll definitely check. But if you look at the max, take a look at, it's about right. Is it here? Yeah. hit 8 in 2020. And we hit a low of, I believe it was 17. Let's see if I can get it. Look at the 1 year. Yeah, we had a day at 17, which to me that's a really good buy zone. So basically, what we're waiting on is the CPI data, inflation numbers. We got a good read on one of the datas today. It was 0.1 less than what they thought, which is good. But if we can get another good reading tomorrow, that'll be great. But if we get a bad one, then we probably will get a retest of some kind of low. We'll take a look at the daily. Yeah, if we get a bad reading, I could see us coming back down to like 52 to 54, which would kind of suck. I'm really tired of this range. I want to see us come up and break this. And we had a very similar thing happen back in 2020. Let's see if we can take a look at this. It was, we could extend these out. It was kind of a broadening wedge kind of thing. If I can get this thing, or maybe it even kind of did this. Yeah, we're sort of like that. So yeah, we had like a broadening wedge, and yeah, we did pierce it. But it seems like most of the time the bear market lows do get retested at some point. So that's very likely what we have right here. Now, have we completed this pattern? It's possible that we haven't even completed it. It might even come down again. I would say very unlikely, just being where we're at in this cycle. Yeah, because this was later in the cycle, or earlier in the cycle. So we're at March, April, May. And we're like 6 months past that level area, so which kind of gives me some hope. But I think this cycle will be more clearly, probably more. I feel like it's going to be something more like 2017 bull run, is what I want to hope and feel. Let's see, it should be loading. It's just taking its sweet time. I think. Hope so. Or maybe it's one of those things I have to pay for or something. I hope not. That'd be annoying. But yeah, what I'm using right now is TradingView. I also use Kraken for my trading strategies and updates. Let's take a look at another. Yeah, there's another one. It's very messy. I apologize. It's just where over the years I've just made different things. But I think this is much more similar to what we'll probably experience. It's just been a very methodic bull run so far. Let's see, which one was I using? Probably this one. This is one of my cleaner charts, so I'm just going to use this. But at the very least, I think we're going to get one more good run up that takes us to March of next year at least. From there, hard to say. We might get another route up. It just depends on how you look at these wave counts, Elliott wave counts. My current count is like that. I mean, it might go one more up, but really my targets were about 120 to 150,000 for Bitcoin. So the main thing is though we need to break above this wedge, just like we broke above it here. So once we get above this wedge and start knocking on it, that's when the real races start, and we break up above that. That's when altcoin season starts. Bitcoin dominance, it was looking pretty bearish, but it looks like it's kind of been going up a little bit. I was thinking that maybe the top was that 57.8, but I think we might get another run up to 58 to 60%, and that'll probably be the top. And then this is a rising wedge, obviously, so we'll probably break down and come down to 48, and ultimately probably 40, 25%. Who knows? Who knows? But ultimately, this whole dip is like bringing crypto prices down to their bear market lows, and we're getting a second shot of getting in these markets at really good prices. So if you were sitting out and maybe you missed the trade of Bitcoin was still 2 or 3x, but Ethereum probably 5, maybe 10x, maybe. But Solana is probably going to be like a good 8 to 10x. But all these other Cardano, I think this could be a 20x. Algorand could be a 20x. A lot of these other altcoins, they're higher risk. There's a chance they may not make it to their all-time high, but even if they just make it to like previous market structure, like 5x's and 10x's, so. And a lot of them you could stake, like Atom right here, 17%, 15% staking options. It's free money as long as you get in these lows. You're not going to lose your money and just build your bag with your staking, right? So there's definitely a lot of opportunity in the space. It's been hit pretty hard, and I think with the new political system kind of in place, they're going to get rid of Gary Gensler one way or another, and whatever the Dems are basically just mirroring whatever the other party is doing. So like they're pretty much, it's just like, even if it's a facade the first year, both ways, like the first year, 2025 is going to probably be really bullish and really positive. So I'm really looking forward to it. Been waiting for it for 3 or 4 years. I've been in these markets for a good while. Ethereum USD, looks like that's going to start popping off. Ethereum got hit pretty hard, no doubt about it. Gala Games got hit extremely hard. I mean, I really was hoping it would hold that. Like a guy last week hit me pretty hard. Like I had some margin positions, low leverage margin positions that I was up all night trying to save. And some I saved, some I was not able to. So margin trading, like be ready for like every once in a while you're going to be up all day. You might not be able to go hang out with your friends on the weekend. Like if you're in this market, I would suggest just spot buy and research altcoins, meme coins if you want to be real degen. But yeah, Theta looks. I mean, a lot of these coins I really believe in too. Like Theta, I believe in. Near Protocol, I believe in. Solana, I believe in. Synthetics. Some of these ones that really made new bear market lows, I really worry about. But the ones that kind of retested their bear, I mean, almost all of them retested their bear market structure. Even Link did. So I mean, they're all kind of similar in that way. I mean, I think Algorand is okay. Which ones do I really believe in? I think CRO token I think Crypto.com is going to, they have like a much more interactive, much more interesting interface than Coinbase. Coinbase is really boring. With Zero, like they kind of like create a competition, they create some interactions. They're pretty smart about what they do. Dot is like similar to Atom. He could also stake at 10, 12%. I am seeing the Dixie fall over, which is interesting. If the Dixie can actually fall, that'd be very bullish, but more than likely it'll probably bounce here. Probably dead cat bounce. Something and then go back further down. Would be my guess. Filecoin, solid. The gaming sector really got hit hard. Gala Games, Zilliqa, Engine. I don't know if you want to listen to Engine. I've heard rumors that ICP is going to be. ICP is actually holding up pretty well. I would take a look at ICP. Honestly, yeah. So this is one. I would say Near Protocol, ICP are some of the stronger ones. Solana, obviously, very strong. Some of the blockchain stocks are pretty strong. Mara, Riot, Hive. Here's Near Protocol. So that's why I'm like, Near Protocol looks pretty strong. Take a look at Ontology. That's another one you can stake. Honestly, some of these meme coins look pretty strong. Pepe, that looks pretty strong. The Theta, it's relatively strong. Actually, Tron looks extremely strong. I mean, Tron actually blows me away on how well it's doing, and it's probably similar in a space right here. That's probably what it's doing. So if it repeats that whole line, let's see. I think I've already compared from bear market low to this, so I think, oh man, Tron could go to $1. That'd be insane. I think it really could. I think Tron could absolutely go up into this region for sure. You could stake that one for 3 or 4% as well. Uniswap, pretty strong. Not as strong as some of these others. It got hit pretty hard, but it had really good bounce, so I think there's a lot of interest in it. VeChain looking pretty strong. Yeah, somewhat. Again, a lot of them tested their bear market lows, so XLM, XRP kind of just sideways, but I think XRP has some stuff in store for us on the long scale. I think this thing might start really running. I think XRP and Tron are similar in that I think that's how people are really moving their money around. It's very quick. I mean, when I was trying to save up positions, move money around, I was using XRP, converting XRP and sending it's almost instant. And that's the real. Tron is similar. XRP, USDT, they're faster units, So Tezos, man, I hold it, but it's rough. And Zilliqa, it's just rough as well. Graph, similar. I think it's a strong one. Stacks is really doing well. This would be one that, it's a for sure going to go for an all-time high. Yeah, I think that one's pretty solid. Kava, I think that one Kava's not looking good. That is not looking good. That's one of the worst charts, I think. It's one of the worst ones. Let's see. Actually, that was a bad chart to look at. Let's look at the weekly. Man, it's all. So this would be something you'd call an oscillator. So where you want some coins to kind of go on this trajectory. Let's see if I can find. Oh man, where is this thing? I don't know why I have a hard time finding my little drawing tool sometimes. Where's the drawing tool? Whatever. I feel like a lot of times, so you want these coins to kind of go up in a steady fashion, like Bitcoin, creating all-time highs and higher lows throughout its bull cycles. Well, a coin like this and Tezos, they may just go to their top high and fall back down into the cycle. And it'll just do that, for a long time, for 10 years. So just be careful with coins like this. I mean, they might not, but like I think once you start getting up into these regions, like take your bag and half out type of thing. HBAR is completely getting reamed. I mean, like I really wish I had more money on the side to buy some of these things, but they're looking good. Injective protocol looks really good. So we have 4 minutes until the close of the Fear and Greed Index, so I might hang on just a little longer. So I'll just kind of talk your heads off. Make sure this thing's still going. Okay, cool. Oops. So you gotta look at the ecosystems. Like I was talking about Solana, Cardano, ADA, and, Ethereum, but in between those ecosystems, those will maybe 5-10x, right? Well, within those ecosystems, you have coins like Helium, which is under Solana. This thing will probably 20 to 30, 50x maybe even. And there's other coins too, like Pith Network, which is like the link of Solana. Rune, I think, is a solid like staking network. Stacks is basically like I think it's kind of like a smart contract form of Bitcoin. It's supposed to. It's also, I forget exactly what it does, but it's linked to Bitcoin very heavily. But like these coins are looking really strong. Render, a cash network, they're pretty similar in their way. Arweave, decentralized storage. AI has been quiet, but that'll probably be a big one here in the next 6 months. TIA, Fetch Protocol, Phantom. These are all pretty solid projects. Sui had a big run. That might be one to look at, try to get into with this pullback. Yeah, it kind of like I think Sui is going to come back pretty hard. What else is there? Look at the weekly. Sats, isn't this a? I think this is a meme, so that might be one to look at. Now that I'm thinking about it. Phantom looking good. Like these that have bounced really hard are looking pretty good. I never really mess with Zcash, but that might be one to look at. XRP, HNT, Sui. These couple. So HNT is like decentralized internet communications. So I think that might be a big one to look at for sure. The CRO. I'm really stoked about CRO, to be honest. I like crypto.com. Okay. Let's see what else I can maybe point out. You can look at Crypto Panic. Just another minute of my dreary. And again, hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment below. You have any questions? I could try to, have any questions about certain coins. Anything I can look at, I'll definitely comment and respond. Now, today's Musk X Empire review. So like the whole Twitter X Musk thing. He's very pro Dogecoin. So I'd be looking at Dogecoin for probably a good meme coin run at some point. Of course, the end of the road meme coins. I don't think that's true. A lot of people are saying that, but I don't think it's true. Bitcoin flashes inverted triangle. Analyst Peter Brandt explains what this means. It's also a thing that there's a diamond pattern. Kevin Svensson, also a good analyst, he just talked about that. And he's saying it looks like as long as the data tomorrow is good, we're going to have a run up to 62K, and probably by the end of the month, maybe going for all-time highs. I think September, we want to be looking like we're going out of this range in probably mid-September, October. I'm feeling pretty optimistic. Okay, now to finish this off, let's see where we're at. Fear Index 30. I wish we were like in the mid-20s, but we really kind of had our big scare. But do we get another scare is the question. Really hope not. I don't want to see another bad day. So we'll see what happens. I want to jump off here. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be doing updates probably every few days. If I don't do a video update, I'll comment on the social medias. I got DeFi Tyranny on Instagram, DeFi Tyranny on X, and I usually post on here as well. So hang in there, HODL on, and take advantage of these prices because they won't last but maybe another month or two. So hang in there. Peace.